Big congratulations to last week's winners, Comic Fam. We have some more funny books that we gotta discuss, and the guru's in the house.
We're starting.
Oh, what's this? More comic books because they had single price record breakers? Not enough records to make our Hot 10, but Gem, they beat Caliente.
Yeah, that's right. And number 10 on the list, we have Saga of the Swamp Thing 37, the Canadian price variant. Now, what's so interesting about this is that Prime One Studio just revealed their new 1/3 scale Constantine statue during their next level showcase. So, funny enough, we're getting his first appearance on the list.
Lots of this book out there, but you're looking for the one that says 95 cents on it. And like most collectibles, there's quite a few out there, so they like the variation. It adds a little more scarcity and rarity to already a common book.
9.0. This book sold for $356 back in April. It's up 94% this week, selling for $689. Is it because of the appearance that's going to happen in Sandman? Is it because of the HBO Max rumors, Justice League Dark? I think it's all of that combined, plus this scarce Alan Moore key book.
Moving on to number 9 on the list, we have Detective Comics 275, the first appearance of Zebra Man. Who's that?
Okay. First Zebra Man, all right, because there is a second Zebra Man, so we gotta know that. And with this first one, we don't even see him again, I don't think ever, in continuity. So it's a big high, and it's a big goodbye for this issue. But what really makes it special is that a lot of collectors love the variety of suits that Batman has. So when you have a Detective Comics 241, you have Batman there as Rainbow Batman. You have, obviously, him here as Zebra Batman. Batman 72, you have a Jungle Batman. All right, and I believe it was Detective 244. You have like this variety of Batarang covers. So people love that. They love seeing his utility belts, his suit options. So it's a huge collectible. Now, this might not be a crazy number, but it's a very in-demand book. And in a 7.0, it sold for $180 in 2019. But now, we just saw a 233% increase, and it sold for $599.
Oh, you heard it here, right, Comic Fam? You guys are buying Batman suited up like a zebra. Key comic books, that's what we're talking about. Number 8 on the list, L.B. Cole on the cover. Catman, issue number 29. We have a carnival cover. Jem, when was the last time you were at a carnival?
Man, it had to be back in the day at the Swap Shop, baby, in South Florida.
I've never heard of the Swap Shop. What's the Swap Shop?
Don't talk bad about the Swap Shop, man. That is a freaking monumental tourist attraction in Florida.
Oh, no kidding. Well, what do you think about this cover? Does it remind you of the Swap Shop?
It actually kind of does, with the tigers sitting on the things there, and you have this circus act going on here, and you got Catman. Who doesn't love Catman?
I don't know who doesn't love Catman, clearly, because when you look at numbers like this, apparently everybody loves Catman.
He's wanted.
And they love Kitten, because Kitten's down there at the bottom there, who's actually been in the series for, I think she came in issue number 5. So this is a 32-issue run. You have L.B. Cole doing this cover. The cover prior to it, number 28, is one of the more coveted covers in the run. And number 20, a non-L.B. Cole cover, but one of my freaking favorites, classic Catman strangling Hitler. I mean, as personal as it gets. You guys got to see this photo. It's right here, obviously, next to me.
We have a 3.0, Jeff, back in 2013 that sold for $300.
Okay, 300 is a steal, because right now we just saw one sell for 1,200. That's 300% more than the prior sale. And I'll be honest, a very, very in-demand book, as are the last 5, 6, 7 issues of this run, all done by L.B. Cole.
And what's this? Comic Pops is going to be happy. We have more Grendel to talk about. Jem, the independent market has been crazy, has it not?
Yeah, that's right. The 80s nostalgia cycle that we saw last year in 2020. Maybe because everybody was at home during quarantine, digging into their childhood roots. This is another book that we've seen catching heat, man. Grendel number 1, the second appearance and origin of Grendel.
We have a 9.6 prior record set in September when the news broke, because we know this is coming to Netflix. $773 is where it landed at. We have an increase of 75% this week, selling for $1,350. Second appearance of Grendel, origin, $1,300 for a 9.6. How does that feel?
As it goes for underground books like this, it feels like a steal. When you start thinking about what a Turtles 1 goes for, and you know you're priced out of that market at some point, you're like, okay, what else is there that I enjoyed? And if you liked Underground with Turtles, you probably like characters like the Grendel and the Crow. So now you're definitely shifting your efforts and gears to that. So that makes sense to me. And to be honest, there's probably nowhere but north for this book.
Moving on to number 6, another Detective Comics book. We're talking Detective Comics 259, the first appearance of Calendar Man, who was just recently in the Jeff Loeb Tim Sale Long Halloween special.
I love this book. I love this cover. Get back, Robin. He's become a man of fire, like the summer sun he's portraying. That's what Calendar Man does. He becomes key moments in the calendar. So dumb. I love it.
Key moments in time, key moments in pricing. Because in 2019, this book sold for $1,200 in an 8.0. Well, we just saw an 8.0 sell for $1,920, 60% higher than the previous sale.
Use code TOM101 on the best comic app in existence. If you like what we do, well, take a look at where we source all the information from. Key Collector Comics, available for both Androids and iPhones. Now at the list, at number 5, we're talking TOS 39. Iron Man, Tony Stark.
Always glad to see Tony Stark make the list here with his first appearance, a true blue chip Marvel key, a CGC 2.0, sold for $8,226 just last week, and it's up 23%, now selling for $10,100, shattering that 5-figure mark.
First appearance of that Model 1 armor. This has been always undervalued, hasn't it?
I mean, Iron Man used to be a third, fourth tier character. I mean, he's dead in the MCU right now, guys. He's dead. Dang it, this book is not dead. This book has got so much life. It's unbelievable. People love it. Huge key. Must have for any collector.
At the list of number 4, we have Fantastic Four, issue number 2. The second appearance of the first Marvel family. The first introduction of the Daily Bugle. The first appearance of the Skrulls. Secret Invasion spec. Blue chip key second appearances, spec books. Why is this getting hot? Well, it's probably because of all of that information. A 6.5 back in May, going for $5,520, is up 20% this week, selling for $6,600.
Moving on to number 3 on the list, we have Venus number 19 with that Bill Everett cover.
We have one of the most grotesque but beautiful at the same time covers. This female embracing someone who just lost his damn face.
This amazing Bill Everett cover is one of the most coveted horror books in all of comic book collecting.
The Kiss of Death.
Absolutely. And this is an irregular face-off situation. There's no John Travolta. There's no Nicolas Cage. This is as horror and epic as it gets for a collectible in our hobby. But let's get to the numbers.
A 4.0.
In 2017, we saw a 4.0 sell for $2,200. Now we just saw that same grade book sell for $6,000.
That's an increase of 171%. And how does that feel? Because it feels justified to me.
Insider tip, there are a lot of people kicking themselves in the butt for not paying up for that book. At $6,000, that is a good value for somebody. And multiple people I know have to be feeling bad they missed out on that opportunity for this book.
Hit the subscribe, slap the like button. We got a Golden Age specialist and Overstreet Price Guide advisor on the show. And next at the list, at number 2, we have another Golden Age goodie, the Judas of the DC run. We have Phantom Stranger number 1.
And this isn't the Neil Adams Phantom Stranger, but it is the same Phantom Stranger.
Correct. He's had a lot of different origin tales. And back then when this was created, although he had biblical ties, he wasn't Judas yet. I think that would be closer to the New 52 run that they'd make that happen.
I mean, this is in 1952. All right, this is a 1-year series with only 6 issues. And you had Carmine Infantino doing issues 1 through 4. And really, 4 is an amazing cover. Number 1's a great cover, and number 5 is a really good cover. But a fantastic series, extremely difficult in high grade, and an already difficult run to obtain. So this book got soft. It was a very popular book at one point. But again, that's your openings, okay? When books go soft, they will be generally hot again. And again, this book is spiking.
A first appearance of the Phantom Stranger. We have a 5.5 going for $463 back in 2010, up 937% this week, landing at $4,800.
All right, guys, now we're on to number 1, the hottest runner-up this week. This is a book that sold for more than any other comic book ever when we reported on its 9.6 sale for $3.6 million. You know the book, Amazing Fantasy 15.
The first appearance of Aunt May, causing a ruckus in the comic scene. I know, it's the first appearance of Uncle Ben as well. But we have a 4.0 that went up $15K. I suspect that's price correction since that multi-million-dollar sale.
There's no arachnophobia when it comes to this book, okay? Whether you hate spiders or you love spiders, you have to love this book. Now, do you have to love it for this dollar amount? I don't know, man, but people sure as heck are. And every week, there's more love to this book because those numbers are crazy high.
4.0, $60,100 7 days ago. This past week, $75,000, an increase of 25%. What's going on?
AF-15 owners are reaping the benefits of having the most expensive comic book ever. It's the trickle-down effect. That huge 9.6 sale is going to cause all these lower grades to increase in value.
Hit that like, slap the subscribe button. Go follow the Golden Age Guru over on IG. Go follow Gem over on Gem Mint Collectibles. And, as always,
Geek responsibly.
And stay minty fresh.
Enough said. Jeff, we have 2 other videos. Which one should they watch?
That one and that one.
Either one, right? Like they can pick that one or that one.
I think just start from the top, bottom down, whatever. Get to them.
Get to it. Comic Fam, have a great week. Bye.